So, good morning, fellas. Well, as you all know by now, I've got this Hummer H2 and trying to get it to where you can actually overland with this whole thing. But of course, you all know that Hummers are no longer being built, and these are old cars by now, so they got issues. Mine does too, just like all others. It's leaking on the roof, so I'm waiting for the gaskets to come in. So I can't work on that right now. And yeah, my speedometer sort of acted up, like it was showing things that were just unrealistic and just going up and down. The fuel gauge was just kind of turning in a circle, never known whether you were full or empty or what have you. And oil pressure was not showing. And there's a lot of things going wrong with that. So I sent that off. And yeah, so what are you gonna do? I took that out, and the dash looks horrible right now, sort of. Could almost get afraid of it. I'm taking the OnStar panel off. It's no longer used for that, and I'm trying to convert my 12-volt little plugins here so I can just punch in with a USB or USB-C. So I'm gonna see if I can get that taken care of today. I'm also waiting for a new radio to come in with a bigger screen, like a 10-inch screen. You can navigate on that a little bit better, at least for home use, because when we go overlanding, we're going to put in the Garmin thread. But for now, it's just a little construction site in here. I'll show you around. This is what it looks like, the H2 without the dash, in a sense. So we got the radio right here, ready to take it out, but I won't do that until the other one comes in, so I can kind of match up the wires and have a little less searching to do. My panel for the climate control didn't work. I mean, you could turn the knob and it'll just go up or down or do what the hell ever it wanted to. So I decided it's time for a new one on this. And below is the OnStar thing. The OnStar is kind of hanging on this cable here, which got to figure out what's up with this cable that's coming out of there. You can take a look at that. So since I don't need it, I'll probably end up cutting it, but I'm gonna have to check out first to see exactly what it does. And once it's out, I'm just gonna put like a little cubby in there for now, and later on I'll put a CB radio in that compartment, because it's enough space for it, so it'll be a good use. Yeah, so let's kind of see what goes on. And I think here's 20 years old. It's an '04 Hummer, and I can tell that somebody else has been had their hands on here and kind of been tinkering around with it. You can tell here and there a few things. So, but overall, it's a pretty good car. It's running great, or not great, but it's running great for a 20-year-old car that hasn't been worked on for a while. It needs a little tune-up on the engine that's coming up. I've got some front parts ordered that just do the whole front axle with the kryptonite, but I'll do a video on that once we get to it. For right now, we're just doing the inside. Let's do a little mods and little updates in here, and then get the inside nice and tidy, and then we'll go on out to the outside, get it all tied up. And once it's mechanically and technically sound, that's when we can start doing the playing around. So stay tuned. Yeah, in order to take the speedometer out, it's fairly simple. You just have to take away all your cowlings on the front, which is very clearly, it's held together by these type of screws. So once you got all of them out here on this side, then you can just pull the center cowling out. And once you have that released, there's only like 4 screws that hold the speedometer in, and that's it. Converting the 12-volt cigarette lighter plug here in the front. It has 3. You guys are familiar with the H2s. Let me just show you the panel right quick. This is the panel that usually sits here in the center console, and they have 3 regular cigarette plug lighters, and I'll only need one. I'll just leave the center one probably, and I'll replace the other ones, which is the USB-C and a USB, and a little voltmeter that will show up how much you got actually going on your battery or in your system. So I'll replace these. They're just a bit of a pain in the ass to get out, be quite honest. There's this bezel right here, and there's a special tool for it to pull just the metal part out of it. But I actually need to remove the entire bezel, so it's a bit of work. But once I'm done, I'll show you the results. But yeah, overall, I need to get some update in this truck right here so I can plug my wires up. And it's got plenty of cigarette plugs in this truck to power something. So I'll leave the one in the center, and I'll take care of the other ones. Hey, what's up? It's time to not just install the new radio in the H2, but let's do an unboxing. Package just arrived, so let's unbox this thing and see what's up. All right, here's the box. Chinese as always. The brand name is Actuators, no say. I don't know what that means or stands for, but that's the name of it. It's a 10-inch in-dash entertainment center. Let's open this puppy up and see what we've got. All right. Owner's manual, and here's the screen, I guess. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, that's nice. We got some protection for the screen itself, and that's actually pretty neat, huh? It's a nice size 10-inch. That's probably about as big as my iPad, I think. Okay, here, the nice thing about this is, and the reason why I chose this is because it's adjustable. You can slide it up and down, you can slide it in and out, you can angle it. That's the part I really liked about it, because that way you can really fit it in the H2 the way you want to. You know, it's most displays or whatever, they're just fixed. But this one actually will go up and down, in and out. So that's a pretty cool thing right here. Connection is right there, so yeah, I'll be happy to see how that's going to work out once it's in the car. So what else we got here? We got another box. That's probably where all the cables are and everything. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it came with a little small little cubby for the dash as well. Put on the extra little cubby hole right here that you can mount underneath it and put your keys in or whatever. And your dash, then of course we got all the wiring, just like a usual sort of kind of stuff. The mic, which I already have one in there, I'll use it. Here we go, we've got an antenna of some sort. It's got a built-in digital tuner. You have to get no extra from that. There's mounting plates. So it seems like everything's in here and everything's got, you know, we got everything we need right there. It's pretty good. So, got an in-dash digital tuner, so that's a nice thing. But many of the people that you buy these things from, or stereos from, you have to buy them separate. So that's built in, which is good. And this is the actual unit right here, which has to go into the car. I'm gonna check it out what it looks like here. All right, let's take the foam away with the protective padding, which is good. And this is the unit right here. It's not much to it. Got the sleeve right here, which we'll put into the truck, and then it's the unit itself. That's where the cable connects in there. Here we can see that right there. Connect the cable to that, and that'll let you slide the unit in and out. Not much in there, actually. I'm surprised it's that big. The last radio I put in was just a small, little bitty thing. But got all our connections right here. Got a fixed USB right there. Yeah, antenna connections. Got it all. So let's see when I put this in, see how it goes. I'll be happy to see what that thing's gonna look like. This big old screen right here in the H2. I think it'll make a pretty good unit. Of course, we don't know until it's actually in there. But yeah, I'm liking it. It's not too shabby. Oh, let me see. Let me get my iPad for that. I got my iPad here. It's a 10.9. So yeah, it's about that size, huh? It's just a little smaller, but it's not bad. I think that's probably all I need right there in the truck. Plus the Garmin, and then we should be set, because a large screen while you're driving, you can see things easier. It's nice. So yeah, just we'll go out and get this thing put in the truck. Well, y'all, here I am again. I got my parts. So I got almost all the parts. Climate control came in. Was able to put that in. The little cubby hole on the bottom didn't work out because it needs a different kind of setup, which is I just left it empty. Radio's supposed to go in there anyways, and put the dash back together. My gauges came in. They look good. They all work. They're all been cleaned out. But I did order another face for the gauges, so I'm waiting for that to come in. And I got to take all this stuff back apart and just put the faces of the gauges in. So I'll let you have a look at it and see what you think on how it turned out. Only bad thing is now I just broke my shifter linkage underneath the truck. I mean, it's really ridiculous. I don't even know how that part's called. I'm hoping it's called shifter linkage, but it's a small grommet that's supposed to pick up that metal arm on the transmission when you shift up here. So it's kind of bullshit. It won't work right now. I'll have to find out where that part is and then kind of go under the truck and then do that. But anyways, inside is it's done. I changed my 12-volt plugs. They show the actual voltage in the battery right now and all that. So I'll let you have a look at that, and then that would conclude the interior updates basically, and put the radio in. I lowered it and nothing in the position that it is right now. It's pretty cool. Just gotta put one screw in so you can kind of push it in and out, and yeah, to get you a cubby hole underneath it. But I'll show you that here. So anyways, here you see the gauges. They're just regular white, but the ones I've ordered are actually black face white letters, and yeah, and I'll have the kilometers in large letters and the mileage in small. And now everything is working fine, showing decent values, so that's a good thing. I'm checking the oil pressure, if it really has to be down there low or it has to be higher. I have to check into that, kind of see what's going on. Maybe it needs a new sensor on the outside. We'll see. We'll find out. But anyways, this is the radio finish. You can see you can pull it out and then you can go underneath it. There's a cubby hole right here, or you can just kind of shove it back in. It's about the same. I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference, but you know, it works. It does its thing, and yeah, it's okay. Like I said, I'm not in love with it, but it works. It's not bad. I've got my new climate control down here, and I've got to figure out. There you go. I think I'll still have to kind of set it up to where it works correct. Just got to figure out how to do it. But it is working, so that's a good thing. And then I've got a new fan right here. I've ordered a new fan. Figured I'll replace it once I open up the bottom. And got a new actuator for it as well. I'm waiting for it. And then there's one other part that controls the flaps. That's all gonna be down there. I'll film that separately. But yeah, that's minimum the center console. There's your, now you can see your plug for USB-C and USB, and it shows you the actual voltage. I did two of these. I need two of those, and then in the middle I just have my regular cigarette plug, and should be set on that. So that's it for now. Just yeah, keep watching. There'll be more mods coming up, or more repairs. Right now I'm just kind of in a stage of repairs, and then once the repairs are done, then we're going into the actual build. But before all that, the car needs to be mechanically and technically sound. So I'll see you guys next time.